What's up, Scorpio? Welcome to your weekly reading. I hope that you're doing well. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you. If this reading was helpful or insightful, please let me know by leaving a like, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, the information is in the description box down below, and you can find me on my Instagram and TikTok at Jadestone Tarot. So, Scorpio, with that being said, let's get right into your reading and see what messages need to come through for you for the next week, the next 7 days. Get some insight, wisdom, guidance, overall see what's going on for Scorpio for the next 7 days. The week ahead, what's happening for Scorpio, please? Okay, wow. We have, what do we have? You guys get to see it first. The moon reversed. Okay, so something's being revealed to you. You're finding something out, or your intuition has been proven to be correct. Something's being illuminated here. Truth is coming out here. All right. Pisces energy. Could be dealing with a Pisces, or you may have Piscean placements. Messages for Scorpio, please, for the next 7 days. We have the Hangman, double Pisces. Okay? We have lots of Pisces coming through. Messages for Scorpio, Summer Rising Venus for this next week. What's going on for Scorpio for the next 7 days? You guys, this is quiet as fuck. Messages for Scorpio for the next 7 days. Oh, did y'all see that? Two of Swords reversed. It flipped itself reversed here. Getting swept away. Something has you swept away. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles with the 8 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, and the 4 of Cups coming out here. Okay, so hold on a minute here. So you have a choice to make, Cancer. You got some sort of... Oh, Cancer. Did I call it? So sorry. Scorpio. You have a choice to make this week. This choice could be relating to your money, your finances, your career. It's a personal goal or some sort of new beginning. Something that you've been already working on, I feel, or like perfecting. There's something that you've been perfecting, or you're working on getting better or making improvements on. And by you doing that, I'm really getting like you're saying to yourself, like, it's not good enough, it has to be perfect. Like, I'm getting like some sort of perfectionism here, Scorpio. That is sometimes the killer of our creativity. So I'm just saying, this is relating to some sort of creative or fine arts or something to do with like your artistic abilities or gifts. I am kind of getting this energy where it's like being very critical of yourself, and you're like, it's not good enough, it has to be perfect, picture perfect, exact perfectionism over here. That's just what I'm feeling right off the bat, but I'll dive into this a bit deeper. I am seeing that you're gaining momentum in regards to some sort of path that you're focused on, some sort of goal, some sort of career. This can be some sort of gift that you have, like I said, personal endeavor, passion, hobby. This might be involving like your work, your money, your finances. Okay, we have a lot of earthy pentacles vibes out here. I see that you're gaining some sort of momentum this week too. You're really picking up the speed, or you're picking up the pace, and you're flying forwards. We do have the 4 of Cups out here, which is indicating that you may be feeling a bit bored, a bit jaded, a bit just like meh, flat. You know, you have all that you want, which is great, but yet it isn't really as fulfilling as you thought it was gonna be, or you really thought like the grass was green on the other side, and now that you're on the other side, you're like, it wasn't really as green as I thought it was gonna be, or it wasn't all that, or like, you know, you finally reached some sort of goal or achievement, and then now that you reach it, you're like, okay, well, what's next? Always kind of like, this is the energy of like fleeting happiness. The 4 of Cups and the 8 of Wands, it's like it feels good temporarily, and then it just kind of fades, and you know, there's the void, and you're just like, damn, like something's missing, or it's still not good enough. Like there's something that's like, it's still not good enough. You're working on making it better, but like at the same time, there's like this void. Okay. Maybe you had too much of something. Maybe you're just needing a change of scenery. Maybe you're needing to take a break from whatever this is. Take a break and come back to it later. So anyways, going back to the moon reversed and the hangman. So it seems like you're getting some sort of clarity, or there's some sort of information being revealed to you at this point. This might be through, your dreams. This might be through meditation, or just, an idea that kind of pops up in your head during the day. This might be some sort of information that's coming to you through maybe a conversation, or just through something you find out. But there is something being revealed to you. And then it's like, whatever's being revealed to you, you're going to need to take some time to reflect on it, or to think about it, or just kind of like, chew on this info for a bit. Whatever this information is, it leaves you with a choice, or you have a decision to make. And I think it's also tying into some sort of new beginning. Now, with this decision, you're kind of getting consumed with, like, there's indecision here. You're having some indecision, or there's like this indecisiveness. Now, maybe that's what this clarity is coming in to help you figure out what path is going to be the best. Like, maybe right now you have a choice to make and you're feeling indecisive, or you're going back and forth about this decision and you don't know what to do or what to choose. You're getting swept away or carried away with all these what ifs and possibilities. And perhaps this moon reverse with the hangman is like the clarity that will come in that will help you make a decision, or make you come to some sort of like it'll help you with this choice. I can't seem to find the right words. Like, all of a sudden, like, I just went blank. So my bad, y'all. But yeah, it's like you're kind of struggling with like, there's a fine line, and you're kind of like, we need more info on that. Whatever it is that you are working towards, though, Scorpio, Page of Pentacles and Eight of Pentacles, I do feel like it's opening up multiple doors for you, or maybe some of you is like multiple sources of income. Maybe you're working on like, even the Eight of Wands talk about multiple things that you're trying to manifest or get off the ground. So it's like you might be trying to like open a whole bunch of doors. Like, I'm kind of feeling a little Seven of Cups energy from this, where it's like you have a lot on your plate and you're just, so many mouths to feed. Too many mouths to feed. That might be for some. But I think that whatever this new start is, or whatever it is that you could be beginning as of recently or this next week, it opens multiple doors for you. Or it's just going to open up like multiple, again, streams of income for some of you. Or it's just, there's lots of doors that will open based off this one path that you take. It's like it leads to a whole bunch of other things. Okay, very general. We're going to clarify. We're going to get some details and see what really is happening here. I'm going to use my Santa Muerte for this. So let's look into the moon reverse. What's being illuminated for you? What's this clarity that you're getting, or what's this truth, or what is it that you're figuring out or finding out? Tell me about this moon reverse for Scorpio. Like I said, you could be dealing with a Pisces, double Pisces energy. That's the main zodiac in this reading. Pisces is like 12th house, so like what's hidden, the subconscious, things going on behind the scene. It's also very spiritual kind of energy, other realms. Maybe it's about you accessing information from like your spirit guides or your ancestors. Maybe that's something to do with that. Alright, anyways, tell me about the moon reverse for Scorpio for the week ahead. The Nine of Swords here. You're struggling with seeing the reality or the truth about a situation, which is kind of what we knew. But tell me about the moon reverse. What's this clarity about? Eight of Wands, movement, double confirmation. So there's some sort of news that you're getting, or message or information. Nine of Wands. You're going to have to cut something out or remove something from your life. We have two nines out here. You might be seeing a lot of nines. Nines are symbolic of endings, or like, even the Ten of Cups. Okay. Moon at the bottom, double confirmation. Page of Pentacles, the Tower, and the Nine of Cups. 999. So some of y'all seeing nines, or you might start to see a bunch of nines this week. Then that's definitely specific confirmation for you. So this is you at this moment, probably tying in with this Two of Swords reverse, which we'll look into this choice. So you have a choice to make, and you're like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to choose. I feel like I'm not sure. I'm kind of paranoid. I'm stressing. I'm anxious. I don't know what to expect. You know, well, you won't feel like that for much longer. We have the 8 of Wands. So there, I will clarify this because it's not telling me what this news is or what this info is. So we will clarify the clarifier. But there's some sort of news coming in that is going to help you with making some sort of choice. This might be involving family here, the 10 of Cups. We have the 10 of Cups and the 9 of Wands. So there's some sort of information. If you've been maybe you've been really worried about family or stressed or concerned about a family member or matters of like the home, that's been taking away from like this peace and harmony that the 10 of Cups, right? 10 of Cups is like peace and enjoyment and happiness and good vibes with your loved ones and where you live and just feeling safe and feeling secure, but you haven't been feeling that way with the 9 of Swords, right? You haven't been feeling that way where you should be, right? You should be, but you haven't been able to feel at peace or feel rested for some reason. So whatever that is that's been like stressing you out, that's going to be resolved for you this week, or you're going to be like removing what it is that's been getting in the way of your peace and enjoyment. At the bottom, we have the moon coming out again. So there's something to do with you needing to reflect on something. Okay, so that'll be tying into the Hangman. So there's some sort of self-reflection that's needed, or you're needing to spend some time to go inwards because there's some sort of realization or epiphany that you're going to be having, possibly about a wish fulfillment here with the 9 of Cups. Maybe you're realizing something that you wanted, something you thought you wanted, turns out maybe it's not actually what you want at all. So it's like your wants and needs are changing this week. Kind of going back to what I was saying with the 4 of Cups. The 8 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, the Page of Pentacles. It's like you've chosen this path. You've been perfecting your skill. You've been really good at like getting something off the ground. I see that there's movement here, but now as it's starting to pick up, you're kind of like, I don't know if I want this anymore, 4 of Cups. So you're kind of having doubts about something. And so maybe it's tying in with like you realizing like this isn't actually in alignment with me, or this isn't fulfilling enough for me, or so there's something to do with you needing to go inwards and like reflect on this. Take some time out to contemplate. Okay, now I wanted to know what this 8 of Wands is about. Like it could be, we'll clarify the 8 of Wands over here. I'll clarify it over here since it came out twice. So I think that 8 of Wands and this moon is kind of connected. Let's clarify that. 8 of Wands for Scorpio. Oh my god. Justice fell out, but I don't think that this deck is ready just yet. I just set my intention, so tell me the 8 of Wands for Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the week ahead. For some reason I wanted to say September, so I don't know if September could be relevant for someone out there. Maybe this is tying into something that begun around September, or I don't know, but I heard September. So come at the 8 of Wands for Scorpio for this next week. 8 of Wands for Scorpio. Death. Change. There's your energy coming through. Strength, Leo energy. Tell me the 8 of Wands for Scorpio. 2 of Cups. 5 of Cups reversed. 3 of Pentacles and the Fool. Okay. 4 of Swords at the bottom. 8 of Swords and the 10 of Swords. Okay. Loss of air energy. So this is about you. This is what I was saying. I was like, you're needing to go inwards and like spend some time reflecting or doing some self-reflection. There's something about self-reflection coming in. So you're needing to lock yourself away and confront some of your fears, and also confront some of the shit from your past that needs some releasing. If you haven't already, this is a message coming through. If you haven't done that, this is the time this week that you probably should deal with this, because you got some changes that are occurring and you have some new things coming in, and you gotta clear some of this past shit out first. All right, so that this new stuff, you got room for it. So okay, but there's some sort of change that's occurring. Could be changes within a relationship with the Death, Strength, and 2 of Cups. I see that there's some sort of change in a relationship, and I see that there's something growing or developing here. the Fool and the Three of Pentacles, I see that there's growth in a connection, there's movement. I also see that there's healing and forgiveness taking place with the Five of Cups reversed. You're getting over some sort of disappointment or something in the past that didn't work out. You're moving on from that. You're getting clarity, and it's allowing you to like make peace with the past and let it go because it wasn't meant for you. Kind of similar message that came through in Cancer's reading is just like not forcing the things that aren't for you. What's truly meant for you won't pass you by. And right now, especially as we're in Mars retrograde and you guys are ruled by Mars, right? This is the time where we really should not be forcing things. If it's not working, if it's a relationship, if it's like, you know, if it's a job, if it's like anything, right? I could go on and on and on and on and on. But it's like, this is the time where it's like, we should not be forcing things that aren't in alignment with us. It'll be very obvious what is in alignment versus what isn't. So we kind of need to take a step back and like surrender and stop like putting so much pressure on like it has to work or I have to make this happen. It's like if it's not working, forcing it's not going to make it work either. So if you can try to resist and if you can try to remove that resistance and kind of just let things flow the way they need to, it's going to be a lot easier for you and not so annoying and frustrating. But anyways, I see that there's some sort of change going on in a relationship or some sort of a relationship dynamic. There's some sort of change, and the thing is, it's like I think this is involving like a relationship or some sort of connection that's in your life that's already been established, or there's already been some development here, right? Even with the Three of Pentacles indicating that there's already some sort of, this has already been in the works, or this has already been growing. Something that you've been putting energy towards has been growing, but there's something about this that's changing or developing, or it's like reaching a different level, for some different level of commitment, higher level of commitment. Could be dealing with a Leo, like I said. We also have Aries and Aquarius energy out here. Your emotions towards someone are changing or developing or strengthening. And this is tying into some sort of new beginning here with the Fool. So that's kind of tying in with that Ace of Pentacles. One door that leads to 100 other doors. So that's interesting. Let's take a look back at that Hangman. What is it that you're reflecting on or getting clarity? What's this clarity, this truth that you're finding out? Time at the Hangman for Scorpio. Hangman for Scorpio, Sun, Rising, Venus in the next week. Got this Hangman energy for Scorpio. Got the Hangman for Scorpio for the next 7 days. We have the King of Pentacles with the Six of Swords. Two of Swords reverse. That literally fell right on top of the Two of Swords reverse. I'll keep that there. So you're needing to go inwards because you have a choice to make. Now, Hangman does recommend, if you have a choice to make, don't make this choice now. If you can hold off, if you can wait just a little bit longer, if you can just kind of like postpone, if you have the ability to do so, it would be in your best interest. It would be in your best interest to just wait for a moment before you follow through or make any moves or make any changes or cut anything out, or, you know, take some time to reflect on this before following through with action. Like really like consider the following first. Time at the Hangman for Scorpio. Five of Swords. Okay. And Justice reversed. High Priestess coming up, Pisces energy, Knight of Cups, and the Four of Cups here. Lots of water. Libra energy also. So you're needing to reflect on what action that you need to take, plans you need to make. So you're thinking a lot. So something that you're reflecting on is like your future and getting more clear with your goals and intentions of like, what is it that you actually want? Because some of you are realizing like this relationship, this job, this path that I'm on, that I've been pouring so much time and energy into, it's not even what I want. Some of you are like making the decision to make like a sharp turn and choose a different path, or some of you are choosing to walk away from things in your life, relationships in your life where you feel you've been experiencing a lot of injustice or a lot of unfair treatment or a lot of just like terrible just terrible treatment from others. With the Five of Swords and Justice reversed, like some of you are in very unhealthy relationships, environments where there's lots of fighting, there's lots of arguing, name calling, just a bunch of drama, and it's just been very, very draining, and it's like you've been suffering, and so you're making the choice here of getting out of that situation. Six of Swords, putting yourself first and doing what's going to be best for you, that brings you the most peace. So if that requires you, right, going back to this whole Ten of Cups and the Nine of Swords, like some of you, this is about you removing or distancing yourself from certain family members, where maybe you feel like you are always constantly being judged or just like disrespected. Anyways, that's for someone out there. It's like if you feel that way, you're making the choice this week that you are moving away. Some of you could actually be physically moving. Some of you are just putting some distance between you and these people, and some of you are flat out cutting some of these people out of your life. Okay, now totally do that, but take your time and don't rush into anything, and just make sure that that's exactly what it is that you want. Make sure that that's the choice that you feel best in, right? Follow your gut, follow your intuition here with the High Priestess. Follow that inner calling of yours, listen to that inner voice. But yeah, Knight of Cups and the Four of Cups. Some of you feel this is something that you're reflecting on. It's like some of you feel like you've been rejected or yeah, let's go back to this. Let me just make sure. Yeah, some of you feel like if there's someone that you are interested in romantically, you may feel like they're not interested, and maybe they aren't. Maybe like you've been kind of waiting on them and haven't really gotten anything, so it's just like you're turning your back on that and you're moving in a different direction. You're realizing like, I'm not going to just wait around for this person to see my worth or to see my value. Someone else will. So I'm not going to just sit around and mope around and be like, why aren't they interested in me? How come I'm not the one that they want or whatever? It's like, you know what? You're moving forwards and you're like, you know what? The right person will come along and see my worth, and I don't have to prove myself or beg for bare minimums or breadcrumbs. So that's for someone out there. It's just like, you're not going to be... There's a whole bunch of messages in this reading, Scorpio, so use your discernment. It may all apply, it may not all apply. There's a whole bunch of different storylines and messages coming through, y'all. Like, I'm like, oh my god. Okay, let's take a look into this new beginning, this Ace of Pentacles, see what this is bringing forward or what you can expect about this, or give us a little bit more clarity of what this could be about, and then I think we'll wrap up your reading here. But it's just like there's a lot of moving pieces this week. There's a lot. So let's just keep it going. Tell me this Ace of Pentacles for Scorpio, summarizing Venus for the next 7 days, the week ahead. Tell me this Ace of Pentacles for Scorpio. I feel like you're going to be hit with like a lot of ideas, a lot of inspiration. And again, there's something about you learning or mastering your craft or like practicing something. There's something about you practicing, or like there's just like a lot of growth. I'm just looking at all these cards. Anyways, tell me the Ace of Pentacles for Scorpio for the next 7 days. 10 of Wands. Okay, be mindful of burnout. Be mindful of taking on more than you can handle. You might be feeling really exhausted this week, so make sure that you're taking time out to rest. I feel like you're taking on a lot of responsibility. There might be a lot of pressure on you, and all of a sudden I'm feeling like pressure in my head. Like, oh. So some of you might actually be getting like physical like symptoms, headaches, body aches. That's a sign like you need to rest and recharge and take care of your body. Yeah, like some of you are doing like physical labor work. Sometimes 10 of Wands can talk about like physical work. We have the Queen of Cups out here. Tell the Ace of Pentacles for Scorpio for the week ahead. Ace of Pentacles for Scorpio for the week ahead. Show me clearly. Okay, wow. Did y'all see that? We have a bunch of cards. 4 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles, and the 6 of Cups. Okay. 7 of Pentacles reversed with the 9 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. I am sensing that there might be a bit of impatience when it comes to you achieving some sort of wish fulfillment. Something maybe is taking a little bit longer for it to get off the ground, but it's still coming here. Ten of Pentacles, it's here, it's coming in. It's just you're getting a bit impatient here, so you need to be a little bit more patient with yourself and just patient with the process. Because whatever it is that you're working towards, we have the Eight of Pentacles coming out again, double confirmation. I can't pick this up. Oh, there we go. Double confirmation. Whatever it is that you're working towards, you are getting closer to like some sort of achievement where you can take a break and like catch your breath and then continue moving forward. It's like, it seems like this week you're going to be reaching some sort of like checkpoints. I want to say checkpoint, kind of like, you know, if you're playing a video game and then you reach a checkpoint, if you die, like you just go back to that checkpoint. You don't have to do the whole like mission again if you're a gamer. You know what the fuck I'm talking about. But yeah, with this Four of Wands, this is really great. This is talking about some sort of celebration. So it seems like you're hitting some sort of landmark or like, again, like a time for you to catch your breath and just like appreciate your efforts and enjoy that for a moment, and then you keep moving forwards. But also, as you're in that kind of chill, reflect, appreciate, there's some things being brought up about your past here. Six of Cups and the Ten of Wands. So there's some things from your past that things that are still burdening from your past. This is about you working through letting that go and leaving it behind. Is there anything else from this that I'm missing? It's just kind of like walking away from past burdens, right? In the Six of Cups, she's like walking away. And then the fact that this is like behind the Ten of Wands. So it's like walking away from burdens of the past and things in the past that just, again, weren't in alignment with you. I'm like repeating myself at this point, y'all. I think you're trying your best to like make sure everyone around you is happy, but it's also important that you're taking care of yourself and you're making sure that you're happy, right? So make sure, like, yeah, you're giving your love and your heart to those around you and those that you care about, Scorpio, but you also need to be making sure that you take care of you first. The energy that you spread, the love that you spread, your energy is very healing, very nurturing, very uplifting. Maybe it's like the work that you do or something that you're beginning is going to be very healing for the collective. For like many people, the work that you're going to be doing will be helping heal the world. So that's big. Like some of you have big, big, big plans for the future, and it's worth it. All right. So I think, Scorpio, I'm going to leave your reading here. I don't really have much else to say or add. It's a pretty chill week for you. You got some things that are on your mind that you need to reflect on. There's some things that you might be releasing or making some room in your life for. Some of you are bored, so you need to change up your routine or do things a bit differently. Some of you are making changes about this, your day-to-day life, because you're realizing this is not for me. I'm done. I'm over it. I need some changes. I need something else to focus on. You do have new beginnings, though. You do have some sort of change also in regards to like some sort of relationship. There's some sort of change in a relationship. It seems positive, though. It does seem pretty good. Since that was clarifying the Eight of Wands, I feel like these changes in a relationship is making you feel happy. Or it's like optimistic for the future, okay? So Scorpio, we had a whole bunch of messages in this reading, like a whole bunch. I don't know what I'll title this reading, but I'll figure that out. But yeah, so this next week, there's a lot on your mind. There's lots of moving pieces and puzzles. We got some things about your own shit, your past. We got some things about the future. We got some relationship stuff. We got some finance stuff. We got some personal goals stuff. Like you got a lot of moving things going on in this next week. So just remember to stay grounded, take time out for you, rest, recuperate, and yeah, hold off from making decisions right now. Take a moment to like just get very clear before committing or diving into anything that's serious or long term, unless you're 100% sure, right? So if you're not sure, if you're not certain, then that's a sign. Don't wait, or just that's a sign. Don't commit to anything at this moment. Just wait a little longer for more info to be revealed to you. Okay. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna let you guys go, Scorpio. Thank you for watching. If this was helpful or insightful, let me know in the comments below. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'm gonna let you go, Scorpio. Bye!